I will never forget that season. Even now, many years later, when the wind blows across the dry land and the smell of dust fills the air, my mind goes back to that time. It was the season that taught our village a lesson about pride, respect, and the quiet strength of a humble man. I was there. I saw everything with my own eyes. My name is Kojo, and I was born in a small village where the land is red and the air smells of cocoa after the rain. I have lived there all my life, so I have seen many things. Some good, some painful. But one story still sits in my heart like a stone in a river. It is the story of our chief and a farmer named Kofi. Kofi was not a rich man. His house was small, made with mud walls and a rusty zinc roof. But everyone in the village respected him. He woke up before the sun, carried his hoe on his shoulder, and walked to his farm while the birds were just beginning to sing. He grew cassava, maize, and cocoa. When someone was hungry, Kofi shared what he had. When someone needed help on their farm, Kofi would go. People used to say, Kofi's heart is bigger than his farm. Our chief, Nana Kwame, was different. He was a powerful man, and we respected him because he was our leader. But sometimes, pride lived in his heart. When he walked through the village, people bowed and greeted him loudly. Ego, Nana, they would say. But Nana Kwame liked people to fear him more than to love him. One dry season, there was a problem in the village. The river became small, and the farms were suffering. The elders met under the big tree near the chief's palace to talk about what we could do. Many people spoke, but Kofi also raised his hand. Nana, he said gently, if we dig a small canal from the old stream, water can reach the farms again. Some villagers nodded. It was a simple idea. But Nana Kwame's face became hard. You are a farmer, he said. Do not teach the chief how to lead. The place became very quiet. Even the wind stopped moving the leaves. Kofi lowered his head and said softly, Yes, Nana. After that day, many people were afraid to speak in meetings. The farms kept drying, and our harvest that year was very small. Food became expensive, and some families struggled. But Kofi did not complain. One morning, while walking to my farm, I saw him digging near the old stream with only his hoe and cutlass. What are you doing, Kofi? I asked. He wiped the sweat from his face and smiled. I am trying something small, he said. Day after day, he kept digging. Sometimes his children helped him. Slowly, a narrow path for water began to form. When the next rain came, the water from the stream followed the small canal Kofi had made. It reached his farm first, then flowed to the nearby farms. The soil became wet again. Crops started growing. People began to copy what Kofi had done. Soon, many farms had water again. Word reached the chief. One afternoon, Nana Kwame came to see the canal himself. I was there with many villagers. The chief stood quietly for a long time, looking at the flowing water and the green crops. Then he called Kofi. Kofi, he said, did you dig this? Kofi bowed his head. Yes, Nana. I only wanted the farms to live again. For the first time in many years, I saw the chief's voice become soft. You showed respect even when I did not listen, Nana said. Today you have taught your chief something. The elders nodded slowly. That day, Nana Kwame asked the whole village to help widen the canal so every farm could receive water. And from that time, he began to listen more during meetings. I am an old man now, but I still remember that season. It taught me something simple. Pride can make a leader blind, but respect can open even the hardest heart. And sometimes, the wisdom of a humble farmer can save a whole village.